Linda Ronstadt did not like her number one song. Coming up on Rock Music History Lesson. Linda Maria Ronstadt is an American singer who's done it all. Rock, country, opera, the Great American Songbook, and Latin music. Ronstadt has won 11 Grammy Awards, 3 American Music Awards, 2 Academy of Country Music Awards, an Emmy Award, and an Alma Award. Ronstadt has sold over 100 million records and released 24 studio albums and 15 compilation or greatest hits. She's had a total of 35 U.S. Billboard Hot 100 singles, 10 made it to the top 10, and 1 even hit number 1, and that's the one we're talking about today, You're No Good. Linda Ronstadt's hit You're No Good wasn't originally her song. It was written by Clint Ballard Jr. and first recorded by Dee Dee Warwick in 1963. Released from her album Heart Like a Wheel, Ronstadt's version became a major hit. It reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart in 1974, becoming one of her signature songs and solidifying her status as a rock star. Peter Asher was the producer, who was part of the 60s duo Peter and Gordon, who had hits like A World Without Love and Woman. Ronstadt says of Peter, quote, "Peter's amazing at figuring out what's eventually going to go there. He's just a really, really good record producer. The basic track of You're No Good was a deliberate attempt to change the arrangement from the one I'd been doing on stage because I was tired of it and thought we could do it better. I think I sang our original version on television once on the Midnight Special, and that's the way we'd been doing it on stage." Unquote. Ronstadt decided to record a cover of the song after her bassist, Kenny Edwards, suggested she do so. After she agreed to the idea, she and the band rushed to record and release the song, a decision that Linda Ronstadt would ultimately regret. In an interview with Rock Seller magazine, Linda Ronstadt says, quote, "I was tired and we'd been working on You're No Good for a long time. I sang it all day and my voice was all worn out and my rhythm was a little off. I just didn't like it and didn't like my phrasing on it." Unquote. Eddie Black played the guitar opening, Kenny Edwards played bass, and Andrew Gold played everything else, including guitar, drums, and organs. Gold later had a successful solo career with hits like Lonely Boy and Thank You for Being a Friend, which became the opening song for the TV series The Golden Girls. Cynthia Fee sang that version. Someone commented and said the guitar on You're No Good sounded like the Beatles. Here's the story told differently by 2 different people. In an interview with Inside Tracks with Mike Botts, Gold says, quote, "Linda at first did not like the guitar. She said, 'What is all this Beatles stuff on the track?' It had the Beatle-esque sound. After listening to it 4 or 5 times, Ronstadt really liked it." Unquote. Ronstadt says, quote, "So they started working on those guitar parts. I always had ideas about the arrangements, but at some point I saw that they knew what they were doing. Andrew had something in mind, and I wanted to hear what it was, and he wanted to put it down. I went out to dinner for about an hour and a half with actor Albert Brooks, and I came back and they put this on, and it was really good. I really liked it. And Albert at some point said, 'I'm wondering why at some point this turns into a Beatles record.' He was right. It did sound like a Beatles record, but it also sounded like something of ours that was band-driven." Peter Asher was not happy with Albert's remark, and he was ticked off. While he was off scowling, our engineer Val Garay accidentally erased it. It was very tense in there. It was not a good atmosphere. Andrew was just exhausted from having done it, but he was able to replicate it." Unquote. You're No Good was a breakthrough record, not only for Linda, but for Andrew Gold as an artist. Gold said he was driving in his Toyota, and this was one of his first experiences of hearing something he had done on the radio. He says, quote, "At the end of the song, the DJ comes on and says, 'I've got to find out who this guitar player is. It's so great.' The DJ shuffles some papers and says it's Andrew Gold. He mentions my name, and I pull off to the side of the road." Unquote. Linda Ronstadt was fortunate to have one of the most exceptional voices in popular music. Unfortunately, that voice was taken from her when she was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease in 2013. She released her final album in 2006 and performed her last concert in 2009. Now retired, she enjoys spending time with her 2 children. If you want to listen to You're No Good by Linda Ronstadt, click the link in the description box. While you're at it, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Also, check out our website, rockmusichistorylesson.com. And thank you for watching Rock Music History Lesson. I'm KW Key.